Well, the CFSP program and the seminar that I present takes the book, The Introduction to Food Service, and goes from very beginning to the very end on how to design a restaurant, basically the history of the food service industry, how to design a restaurant, good operating practices for a food service operation, the type of equipment that should be used and why, the type of smallwares that should be used and why. Virtually, it covers every single phase of design, operation, and purchasing of equipment and supplies for any food service operation, whether it be a quick serve restaurant or a privately held high-end restaurant or a hotel or a catering facility, pardon me. So that's basically what the program is all about.
A professional kitchen environment is a system. It integrates all the key components of the different types of equipment. It also brings into play the different foods that are going to be prepared, cooked and served using that equipment. And therefore, wherever anybody is in the supply chain, whether they're a manufacturer, a distributor, a consultant or an operator, they all need to have a good, robust understanding of the different elements and how they impact on one another.
The course is, without shadow of a doubt, an essential. My personal opinion was I received the book 3 months ago, and yeah, you read through it, you forget things in there, it doesn't feel as important, you don't take it in, and you probably just leave it for dust to collect. Actually attending the seminar actually goes through everything in fine detail and bullet point certain areas which are really important to the course. Without the actual coursework, I would be able to sit the exam and feel confident that I've achieved anything throughout.
We need some standardisation. The world's getting a smaller place. We're importing equipment from around the world, food from around the world, expertise from around the world. So we need some sort of standardisation. This obviously applies that because it's tried and tested in the biggest food service market in the world.
Well, we at CSER have endorsed the CFSP. We've worked with CFSP and Doug Fry really to put forward a qualification for the industry, and that goes for equipment manufacturers, importers, suppliers, and also for distributor salespeople. And really it just gives proves to the end user customer a level of competence.
Okay, the workshop itself has been really beneficial. Initially coming along to the course today, we had all covered through a sort of pre-course booklet, and that really has identified a lot of areas where maybe you used that part of the course 5-10 years ago in your career, and then it also brings into play new technologies that you're just coming across. So it gives you a very broad brush but a good foundation in a lot of different areas. And coming from a background of wholesale distribution, then our customer base is quite complex. So different people are looking for different experiences. So we specify different products to suit their particular needs.
There are a lot of different profiles and backgrounds of different people, other various people that are participating in this particular type of seminar. Some are from manufacturers of heavy equipment, some are from manufacturers of small wares, of small pieces of equipment, some are from operators. They all come into this program from different backgrounds and different perspectives, but what brings them all together is a commonality that exists within the food service industry. For one of them to be successful in their particular phase of the business, they have to know what other people are doing. They have to understand the trends, they have to understand the nuances of how a manufacturer can relate to a food service operator, how they can relate to the manufacturer of equipment and supplies. Everyone has to look at this from a very, very holistic, very, very stemming perspective, because everything is totally interdependent with each other. You can't live on an island all by yourself and be successful without realizing what's going on in other aspects of the industry. That's why it's important for different people from different aspects, different perspectives of the industry to come together so they can hear, see, and understand what's going on in other areas of the industry that they're not 100% familiar with.